So guys, I'm trying to fix the epic fail. And here's the free card at Home Depot. I don't know if it's free or 70% off. There's no sign up. There's still a trash can, but I found that on it. And I will hope this is free because it looks pretty much like free stuff to me. So I'm gonna grab a few pieces off of here in hopes that it's free. Okay, peeps, so I got the scrap wood turned out to be 70% off. So I got fence posts, fencing slats. So they are 6-foot fencing slats. I had to support the fencing slats on the bottom with an extra scrap piece of 2x4. Let me see if I can show you from below. So I added an extra scrap piece of 2x4 to the sides, and then I put the fencing in between as an extra support for the items, for the buckets, just so they won't be falling through or tipping sideways and that sort of thing. Also, as a side brace, I added 2 more pieces of fencing. So can I get that in? The fencing to the inner portion as a side brace. So it's all completed, and the buckets fit snug because I wanted to create a snug fit with the buckets. So they fit super snug. That's the thing in the way. So they fit real tight. So I'm going to wedge them in and keep them snug like that. So they fit real tight. Snug fit. And if I grow climbers, I can lay a piece of fencing on one side and put all the climbers on one side if I choose. So if I get a piece of cattle panel, I can just put it on one side and let it climb up the cattle panel. So I kind of made it to where I'm not stuck to just using tomato cages. So I think I'm pretty much done fooling with it for now. I'll do some planting tomorrow or over the weekend, get some seeds sown and get it ready to start growing. But I think I'm pretty much done and satisfied. It's very sturdy. It's going to take 2 men to carry it. Well, 1 woman and the cameraman to carry it. And we're going to get it on back. And we'll load it up with our food tomorrow. But it's supposed to hold 12 buckets. 12 4-gallon buckets. And that's plenty of food. I do thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell. It's not too much of a fail. And these fence slats were like $1.58 a piece. So I only invested about $8 more into the project. Under $8 into the project. So I'm still right at about $25. I hope you like this video. Have a great day. Okay, fam, here it is in its final resting spot. We had to pull it around with the dolly. So here's a garden update. We have our pear stick. It's getting more leaves. It had some flowers. I hope the bees, that may give me 1 pear. I see 1 little flower up there. It may have gotten fertilized. It looks like a female. Hopefully it did. And I could taste 1 fruit this year. The flowers, okay, so some of those got pollinated. I do see that. And there's still some flowers on the inside. And we also got, I see some sprouts from the onion bed. I see about, 2 or 3 little sprouts in there. They're so small, it's going to be hard to see. There's 1, there's 2. In my little aromatics. I'm just so amazed at the nectarine tree. They're getting bigger and bigger every time I take a look. So there are going to be some solid nectarines, and again, I might have to sacrifice a few to save the many in the end, because some of those branches are loaded, too loaded to support. So let's go on over to the potatoes. Taters and totes doing very well. I don't see any corn sprouts from those corns, so I'm going to watch it one more week and see if they sprout. And if they don't, I'm going to call Amazon and get my $8.99 back. Because if out of 12 seeds, if 0 sprout, they are no good. And then we have, I don't see any in this corners either. But the potatoes are doing amazing. Now, I actually have some sweet potatoes that are starting to sprout. I need to go on and finish sprouting those so that we can get that going. And these are the other potatoes. I forgot which is which. I'll have to go back and watch a video and figure it out. So here are the Yamato long cucumbers. They're like the English ones with no seeds. Then the dragon cutes. They're doing mighty fine. Then we have the black beauty zucchini. And these are doing real good. The white scallop squash and the spaghetti squash. We have the, Your Majesty yellows. They're doing nice. And the mortgage lifters came up. Oh, I see something. And the green came up. I added the marigolds that I brought to this bed. And I have my onions. That looks like some spinach coming up. Some more Swiss chard. See a bunch of ants on it though. And some kale. And the kohlrabi. And then we have the, wow, I wonder why that's infested with black ants. But we have the comfrey. If you know why the ants are drawn to the comfrey, please let me know below in the comments below. These are, now I harvested a few of these white radishes, but they were not big enough, so they'll end up being compost. And got grass growing in here. There's darn, I'm at a loss for words right now. But these are the radish. See, you even see one right there, but it's not going to be big enough to pull yet. The white radishes, like one's laying above ground, but they're so tiny. I don't know if you think they're big enough to pull. Comment below, because there's one right there, and I'm like, if they're that small, they're not even worth the space. Because I've seen people with giant ones, like the size of a fist. So I'm like confused. And these are supposed to be the beets and the radishes. Then we have the carrots. They're coming along nice. And I put a marigold in each one of these beds. Got the carrots coming along nice. And it's all kinds. I even have like mixed carrots, purple carrots. Just a few different kinds. So we'll see which ones do the best. And here's my walk of shame right here. I gotta get on this. I want to backfill this bed. And another walk of shame. My starts, I gotta water them. I will do that before I go in. Even though they're young and tender and shouldn't be watered. My calamondin trees. So everything's doing pretty nice out here. I just need to get on my job, get some more planted. Get some more things done, get everything cleaned up and spiffied up for the spring. But we have a 4-day weekend here for the kiddos, so I can put the kiddos to work. There's the spinach collard. Something's getting to it. Let me check up under. Nothing's active. But then we out here on the trees. Still got the little lemon. Hopefully these got pollinated. Some of these flowers were here and now they're gone, but there's still a few more left. My persimmon tree is doing nicely. I'm thinking it's not going to fruit this year, but we'll see. I don't know if that's just fresh leaves right there, not fruit. That I don't know. This is my first persimmon tree, so if you know, leave a comment below if that is just fresh leaves or fruit, because it looks a little different. And then we have our pollinated orange tree with our baby oranges. It is so amazing to see the life cycle of these plants. So I'm going to combine this with the update on the epic fail DIY that I did, and I hope you go back and watch that video too to see where I started and where I finished. But I hope you like this video. Stay tuned for the update and have a great day. And excuse me if it's filmed a little bit out of order, but that's just how it turned out. Bye bye.